period. While I'm doing this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about MAC Cosmetics, okay? If you're not a fan of MAC for one reason or the other, go ahead and sound off down below in the comment section. I love a good conversation. We don't do arguing here, you know what I'm saying? But feel free to let us know your opinions, ideas, etc. And be sure to come with the facts, because I find that a lot of people have issues based off of hearsay rather than research. So anyway, so the location nearest to me that I like to go to anyway is called MAC Legacy West, and it's actually a boutique. And they are hosting or having quite a few little cute sales going on. And I went to the store, of course, and purchased some things. So I'm gonna just do a full face of MAC, and y'all let me know what you think, what you love, like, hate, haven't used, want to try, whatever. The first thing that I'm going to use is the Plenty of Pout lip gloss. This is basically a cooling lip gloss that provides a plumping sensation to your lips. I just like the way that they feel. Also, as you can probably tell before, my lips were kind of parched. I do have eyebrows, but they don't match my hair. So let me do my eyebrows. And while I do my eyebrows, I'm going to tell you guys about the deals that they have going on. So right now you can choose a Studio Fix foundation for $25, and normally the foundation is $33. In the state that I live in, it's $33 flat, because when a product has SPF in it, it's tax-free down here. So these deals are basically for the month of September. Right now you can get the Studio Fix fluid or powder for $25 instead of $33. You can also get a trioed bundle. And I think one of the bundles actually has 3 to 4 products. So you can get the Studio Fix foundation, and that's the powder or the liquid, and the strobe cream and Fix Plus for $70, okay? You can get the Studio Finish foundation and the Natural Radiance primer for $55. You can also get the concealer and foundation for $42.50. And if you add the strobe cream or the Natural Radiance primer, that'll bump up to $75. And if you add the Fix Plus to that, it'll be $90. So basically you're saving money, which is not something that is very common in the beauty industry. Very rarely does makeup actually go on sale. And if you've worked in retail, you know this. So yeah. Also, for my eyebrows, I went ahead and used the powder blush in the shade Never Say Never. Moving on. What I want to do is, what I learned in boarding school is, I'm going to show you guys this really cool thing that MAC has started to do. Basically to help people who need to be color matched, which is everyone, because we all change with seasons, emotions, hormones, whatever. But it's basically meant to help us recolor match ourselves, which I definitely appreciate as someone who really never finds her correction. So basically what they started doing is putting these QR codes around the store, and what the QR code does is help you virtually try on products, which, I mean, first of all, that's very cool. I'm trying to do this in frame so y'all can see. So you want to get your phone or get the QR code. So you see how it says open? Then you'll open it. Once you've opened it, you've got a screen, and it basically says try on 200 plus shades at home now. That also includes the other products like lip products, eyeshadow, etc. Y'all, I'm actually going to try on a shade that I purchased. So this right here is the Powder Kiss Soft Matte Eyeshadow, and it's in the shade Strike a Pose. It's a really, really pretty peachy shade. Okay, so I'm gonna hit try it on. Ooh, I'm so excited. Live camera, oh my God. Okay, here we go. Wow. Do y'all see this? I look very cartoonish on camera, but that's really, really cool. And you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the face filters on Snapchat, Instagram. I think those are the only places, and maybe TikTok. I don't be on TikTok like that, but that's cool. So you could just swipe through and try on whatever shade you want. That is so awesome. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. We'll see. That's so cool. I already went ahead and tried the shade finder, and what the shade finder said was that I am NC50, which is so funny because when I recently got my makeup done by J Tori Beauty, she said the exact same thing and put that on me, and that is what I purchased. So, and I did get a pump, which is right here. I was cracking it open a second ago. So I saved some money, okay, because it was $25 instead of $33. And when you go to Legacy West, just know that because we live in Texas, this foundation is tax-free, sis. So you're not paying taxes. There's no guesstimating how much it's actually gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and put the pump on. Okay, if you don't have one of these for your foundation, you are wasting foundation. So I'm going to shake this up, and I'm actually going to use my foundation as concealer underneath my brow. This is something I've been appreciating about foundation for quite some time now, is that it can really be used for anything if the formula is flexible enough. This one specifically is full coverage, and it's a long wearing foundation. It's also not comedogenic and does not cause acne, or encourage acne rather. My favorite primer from MAC is the Soft Ochre Paint Pot. It's actually not a primer, it's actually an eyeshadow. It's a cream eyeshadow, but they just work so well. It's my favorite primer to use on my brides, on my mature clients, especially people who live in humid and hot climates, or who are oily. I'm actually gonna start this look off with Red Brick. I know y'all are gonna get so sick of me in this color, but yeah, like I was saying, I have to get it out of my system. So we're just gonna put this in my crease, tap this away towards the tail of my brow, and that's gonna start this really pretty elongated look. And this is one of the new formulated eyeshadows, and as y'all can see, they are considerably pigmented. I'm gonna go ahead and start blending it out because I don't want harsh lines, as I'm always saying over and over and over. But tapping it in like that gives you the most pigmentation any eyeshadow can provide. So you can definitely create the shape that you want and then soften it if you want, or just keep it looking geometrical. So just blend it out like that. I'm going to take a black eyeliner and I'm going to sweep it across my lash line. Y'all know me, I love doing this because it gives immediate definition to just about any look. And if you use the right formula, which MAC has Fluid Line, I don't have Fluid Line with me right now, but if you use the right formula, it just works wonders for your look. So I actually want to draw this out a little bit, and I feel like I'm going for more of a wing. I feel like that's where I'm headed. So that's what we're gonna do. And if you're wondering, I'm using this angled brush to do this because it's, when I'm dragging it along the line here, it's pretty much parallel, you know, so it's not gonna give me any trouble in terms of me trying to create the shape that I want. And that is super important when you're using brushes to create specific looks. Just saves you time and effort. Obviously I'm gonna clean this up too, because your girl is not, oop, oh my god. But that's an easy way to do like some super smudgy liner that's not necessarily precise, even though I'm going to be aiming for precision. So before I do that though, I am going to take the eyeshadow that I showed y'all earlier, this one, Strike a Pose. Strike a Pose. And I'm going to lay her on my lid. And you can do this with any eyeshadow shades, you guys. If you like neutrals, just replace these shades with neutrals. Get your dark brown, a beige or cream color. You can even switch the formulations to something like shimmers instead of mattes, you know. Notice how I'm going into the natural fold of my eye. Because this eyeshadow is matte, it's gonna make a nice little soft crease in my eye. This right here is the 221S brush. I'm really bad with names, but this is my favorite brush for blending in the crease, especially if I want that depth exactly right there and nowhere else. Ugh, look at that. Look at, oh my God, yes. It's also my favorite brush for my clients who have petite eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with this eyeliner, like so, like that. And I am grabbing a eyeliner brush. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit of product, because you can smudge creamy pencils enough to create clean lines. In case nobody ever told you the secret, I'm sharing it right now. So what I want to do, because first of all, I think I need like a mirror to hold because I'm blind, y'all. What I want to do is add this really pretty eyeshadow that I got from MAC a while back on top of this. It is also a black shadow, but before I do that, I want to fade this out because I like the fading. I just needed more definition up in here. So this is called Illuminaughty. Illuminaughty. Yeah, it's a little bit more charcoal than black, which is okay. And we're gonna put her right here. Just for a little bit of hue, a little bit of razzle dazzle. It's super duper subtle, but it's just enough. Yeah, if your hand's too shaky to do this with a fuzzy brush, please get a flat brow brush, okay? Like this, and just come along and ride on this fantastic voyage. Yes, ma'am. Okay, that is super cute. Okay, so I finished both eyes. What I'm about to do now is prime my face. Obviously, my face is clean because I washed my face. I moisturized my face. Duh. But what I like to use from MAC is their sunscreen. So this is the MAC Prep and Prime Face Protect Lotion SPF 50. And yes, I read the bottle because I call it the sunscreen and not the long name that MAC gave it. And this comes in a really nice tiny tube, like so. And that's just because you don't need a lot. And you might be wondering, okay, if the foundation has sunscreen, why are you putting more on? Because, sis, you can never be too safe from the sun, okay, number one. And number two, you always want to put on your sunscreen. Always. And some of y'all don't be applying your foundation thick enough, in my opinion, to protect your skin from the sun. So you need to put on sunscreen. This also acts as a primer, in my humble opinion. I don't believe that MAC markets it as a primer, but when I use it on my clients and I use it on myself, I find that their skin is nice and smooth without feeling like it has silica on it, which is a big deal for a lot of people because some people are allergic and also some people don't want to have that on the surface of their skin. MAC does actually have quite a few primers. The Natural Radiance Primer, the Strobe Cream, you can use that as primer. And you can also use some of their translucent powders as a primer or a preset for your foundation to stay on longer. Since I got matched with NC50, like I said a minute ago, I'm going to go ahead and pop that on. I'm going to apply this using this brush from MAC. You may have seen this on my channel a few times. This is the 170 brush. It is super duper 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 soft. And no, it does not have animal fur in it. It's synthetic. But this is my favorite because it's dense. So you want to shake your foundation. Did y'all know that you're supposed to shake the MAC foundations? So we're just going to do I'm going to do 2 right now because I'm going to keep this on the outskirts of my face. So you really want to make sure that you log on to MACcosmetics.com and try the shade finder, because first of all, that's the coolest shade finder I've ever seen. I've never seen anyone do their shade finder like that before. It's very unique. I gotta lock the exposure. Actually, let me zoom out a little bit. Let me zoom, and a boom, boom. Because we already did the eyes. Y'all don't need to be all up in my face. Up in my face like that. Okay. Anyway. So we're blending, sis. But anyway, you see what I was saying about the color match? It matches my body, but when we were zoomed in to my face, obviously it did not look like it was my shade match. And when I went into the store to purchase this product, of course, I told the ladies at Legacy West that that was my shade, and they were shook because they were like, wait a minute, wait, what? But that's how it be sometimes. Sometimes you just have to experiment with your clients and see, because I know for sure from working at MAC that I've had quite a few clients who came in and they swore they were one thing and they wound up being way on the other end of the spectrum. And then just make sure you get close to them brows, sis, because you don't want to be looking like your brows got copied and pasted onto your face. Them clip art eyebrows, that's what I look like I have. I like using foundation as concealer because I find that it does a really good job, and when the formula is the same, you don't really have to concern yourself with having a difference overall on the palette that is your face, or the canvas that is your face. So I'm going to take NC46, and you want to shake it. Ooh. This particular MAC in Legacy West also sells beauty blenders. So if you call to make a purchase, which they will pull from the shelves and ship to you specifically, you can purchase a beauty blender as well during all these deals that they got going on at Legacy West. Pump it louder. Alright, and I also just cleaned up the side of the liner there. It's nice and soft, so if I want to, I can definitely go underneath on my lower lash line and basically put any eyeshadow that I want and blend them together. And I'm just gonna set right up in here. I'm using quite a bit of powder, not a lot, but just enough. And that is because I used a foundation and not a light concealer. I'm gonna use the MAC Fix Plus as a working spray. And basically what that's gonna do is dampen or moisten my face so that the next products that I apply will go on smoothly, especially on top of powder if you layer your powders like I just did. And this right here is Hush Toned. This is my favorite blush from MAC. It is a metallic blush. It's called Extra Dimension. Like that. I kind of wear them like highlighter. And when I put them on, honey. So I need to put my beauty mark back on. And then I'm going to pop on some lashes. Okay. I've had them for some time, but I keep them sanitized, so. Yeah, we're going to pop these on. Alright, you guys, I am back with my 75 lashes on and my lip liner. Hey guys, I'm back with my 75 lashes on and my lip liner, and now we are going to put on this beautiful lipstick called Mull It Over. This is a Powder Kiss liquid lip color. Alright, and this is what it looks like. Ignore my nails. So we're going to put this on. I'm super excited because I really like the hue of this lipstick. You really get what you pay for because of pigmentation, and a little bit goes a very long way. Look at that. That is a cute peachy nude. Anyway, so I'm gonna set my face with a little bit more Fix Plus. I say a little bit and then I literally glaze my face in it. But you guys, okay, so this is the final look. It's super subtle. I mean, it's red, but it's super subtle. It's really, really easy to do. You can recreate this look using browns, neutral tones. You can do it more colorful. You can use black and white, whatever suits your needs and preferences. And y'all, I feel like I look cute. I'm loving it, like McDonald's. Which I don't really eat there. But anyway, make sure you check the description down below for all the information regarding the sale that MAC Legacy West is having. And if you want to place an order that gets shipped to you right away, you can call them at this phone number right here. If I had to recommend getting anything, I would say get one of the bundle deals. Call them. Because I went and got mine because I was like, you know, I need my products. I use MAC products in my kit. I had to go re-up, period. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something from it. If you wind up recreating this look, please don't forget to tag me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or Tumblr. I'm on Tumblr now too. Alright, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to, do I want to do it here or do I want to do it here? I'll do here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Alright, subscribe. I think it's down here too. You can tap here or tap here. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the posts. And then check out the next video. Okay? 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 Okay. Alright? Okay? Alright? Okay. See you guys later.